Hi, this is Sarah Catherine Gutierrez back with this week's Save Yourself column, and today we are talking about student loans. While there is a big movement out there to forgive or modify student loans, today I want to talk to you about what I think we should be addressing, which is the supply side of the student loans. Now, I just want to say the words out loud, just to make sure we're all on the same page here. An 18-year-old can right now sign up to take on tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt. And student loan debt is different from other kinds of debt. It's pretty permanent. So they're making a pretty permanent decision at 18 years old. So let's just make sure we're stating the facts as clearly as possible. Okay, so you might say, well, surely they know they're getting into that level of student loan debt. And I can tell you, they don't. So we do retirement plans in my company, and my team and I, we have set in on these meetings with 20 and 30 and 40-year-olds who have $30,000, $40,000, $60,000, $100,000 in undergraduate or graduate student loan debt, and they did not know what they were signing up for when they signed up for that debt. So how did this happen? Well, first of all, you can look at any typical acceptance letter with the financial aid package attached, and it can say, we're going to meet 100% of your financial need. Now, if you look at the first several lines, indeed they are meeting part of your financial need. They've got grants, they've got scholarships listed. But it's usually the last lines that are talking about the loans. And it's not really clear. Like they might say something, blah, 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 Stafford loan, subsidized loan, or Stafford unsubsidized loan. So unsubsidized loans that actually grow. So you take on the loan and they accumulate interest over time. Now, some of these student loans, depending on the year, have been 6.8% interest. So they accrue pretty heavily. Also, we have seen unbelievable tuition increases that doesn't seem to be slowing down just yet. The tuition inflation, which has tripled the rate of regular inflation. So someone could sign up and college tuition costs X, and it costs a lot more by the time they get to their sophomore, junior, and senior years. And so they're having to take on more loans. Or maybe they had, specialty scholarships that were just 1 year only, or a first year scholarship. So folks, there are a lot of reasons why a student might think in their head, I'll owe about $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 and end up owing $50,000 to $60,000 to $70,000, right? It's just even if they were a financially literate, fully brain functioning 18-year-old, which I'm not sure if we know that many of them out there, they would have to have a pretty sophisticated understanding of college funding to know exactly how much they are signing up for in student loan debt when they accept at a college. So folks, I can just tell you in these meetings, there is a lot of fear and shame, and I think that people are actually making different decisions they would otherwise, financially, with kids, with having kids, with getting married, because of their student loans, buying a house. And we don't want that. We don't want people to not start businesses because they've got student loans, right? So I just think that, while I know that this column is a departure from a typical column where I'm talking about how you yourself can navigate systems that are different or tough with unintentional consequences, for our own personal finances, this is a little bit more of a policy question that we need to be asking ourselves. Do we think this is a good idea? Do we think that we should continue to let 18-year-olds take on this level of debt? And if not, what can we do about it? Thanks, everybody. As always, happy saving. And I want you to always make sure you save yourself. And in this case, can we save our future 18-year-olds?